So many of you are asking me the same question. Dr. Cheryl, how can we make our sex life more interesting? Or you say, our sex life is boring, what can we do about it? Today, I thought it would be fun if we talked a little bit about the word play in the word foreplay. Hi, I'm Dr. Cheryl Fraser, sex therapist, psychologist, and creator of the online couples immersion program, Become Passionate. I'm here to bring you your latest video love bite. Let's cut to the chase. I'm going to introduce you to kind of 3 categories of erotic aids that are really fun, and if you haven't tried them, I strongly suggest you do. If you have tried them, I bet they're gathering dust in your bedside table. You should get them out, wash them carefully with soap and water, and get back in the game of using toys to play. All right, first thing, I want to talk about lotions and potions. This is a really good lubricant. Make sure you buy your lubricants from a good erotic store. They will cost a lot more money, but they're going to work much better. Very simple adage when it comes to lubricant: more slippery equals more pleasure. So this is called, shall we say, F water. Bit of a crass name, but it says what it means. This is a great product, a water-based lubricant. There's tons of good ones out there. You don't have to go for this brand. It's just a representative one. I thought I would show you. Lubrication is fantastic no matter where you are in your sexual history or how old you are. If you have no trouble lubricating, if you're a vulva-bodied person, a female person, and your lubrication's good, you'll probably find using some lubricant still gives you more sensitivity and more pleasure. Those of you that are penis-bodied, no doubt, if you haven't played with lube yet on your own or with your partner, you're really missing out on an eroticism enhancer, more stimulation, more transfer of heat and friction. It's gonna feel better. Get yourself a really good lube. The second category of toys are things that go vibrate in the night. Like this. Don't know if you can see that wiggle giggle. This is for the male organ. It's what is called a penis ring. Slides over the penis for a couple of reasons. If you want to stay harder longer, this can really help. If you're looking for some vibration fun on the shaft of your penis or anywhere else on your body, this can be a lot of fun. And you see, this is called the Thunder Bunny, obviously because it has little ears. When this goes over your shaft and is against your body, the little wiggly ears, you got it. If your woman's on top of you or you're on top of her in a face-to-face position, the wiggling bunny ears can become her very best friend. Yes, I'm talking about clitoral stimulation, helping your partner come to orgasm while you are penetrating her in heterosexual sexuality. If you're gay, lesbian, or alternative couple, you can find all sorts of fun ways to play with this no matter who you are. There are so many vibrating toys. Go to a good erotic store, go online, do some shopping, and try one or two and find what works for you. Third thing, if anything, folks, this is my favorite category of how to spice up the bedroom. It's so simple, but it works on your brain and your heart as well as your sexual organs. I'm talking about toys and games for couples. So here's a couple that I ordered off Amazon, I think, a couple days before Christmas, because I think it's important to make your Christmas stocking sexy. These are not necessarily the best ones out there. They're just a couple representative games. There's board games, you move the pieces, you do what it says, and so on. But I love this one. It's the simplest little idea. Kinky truth or dare. It's like pickup sticks with a jolt. You pull up a stick, and on one side there's truth that you ask your partner. On the other side, there's a dare. They choose truth or dare. If you chose truth, I would say, truth, have you ever skipped work to have a nooner? Now you've got to tell me. If you said dare, I might say, warm up the oil and get your fingers lubricated. It's time to give me an erotic massage with a very happy ending. That's the dare. You've got to step up now. Another truth, if you blindfolded me and tied me up, what exactly would you do to me? That is heck of good foreplay. And a final dare, you must transform yourself into one of my sexual fantasies. I'll give you 3 choices. You pick one. Whew, it's getting a little warm in here. Do you hear how fun that is? Do you hear the eroticism, the anticipation, and the teasing that we're putting out for our sweetheart? Another game, 100 questions about S, E, X, and they come in X, double X, or triple X. So you can start slow, more love and romance and lovemaking. How do you feel about public displays of affection? Do you like to kiss, touch, and cuddle in in public, why or why not? Kind of a sweet one. Start slow if you're a little out of your comfort zone. Then we've got double X. We've got what's your go-to best ever sex position? Then we get in the triple X. Gotta like these. If you had to choose between being dominant in bed or submissive in bed, what would you choose and why? There you go. Humor, open-mindedness, and willing to take risk, willing to step out of your comfort zone. This is what exceptional couples cultivate. This may be way too far out for some of you and old hat for the others. Start where you are. I have couples in my online immersion program who it is the first time they played in this realm, and just taking something as sweet and simple as a game like this opened up communication in a way they had not talked about what they do between the sheets for many, many years. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want these sorts of free weekly science-based tips in your inbox and you're not already on my Love Bite list, please click and join the Love Bite list and I'll send them to you every Tuesday. If you're already a fan and you've got a friend who maybe needs some relationship help, send it on to them, invite them to join along. When you're on the list, you'll be the first to hear about my free passion masterclasses and the first and only people to hear about enrollment for my immersion couples program when it opens once or twice this year. Thank you so much for joining me and stay tuned for next week's Love Bite. Always got something interesting coming your way. Bye for now.